Yeah, that was my girlfriend that I just banned. Sorry, I just didn't want to. I just didn't want you guys to infect her.
Okay, so you told me to check in pins. First
Definitely.
thing I see, but 𝐏𝐑𝐄𝐒. We need to get rid of foreign relations because we don't like foreigners here.
Ah.
Okay.
I think it's time we start.
starting?
Are we starting? Maybe?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay! Thank you
So-
everybody for attending our weekly conference that we host at Saturday at 8 PM. We're going to be going over some divisional issues, then we're going to be going into promotions, which we've got a few of, but we'll be ending off with some development questions and where we're taking AEGIS in 2019. Some divisional issues is probably AIA. Been a few issues with AIA actually, with them not following their protocol. Never mind what was the thing that was going on with AIA this a few hours ago. Actually, it wasn't even a few hours ago, was it? It was like half an hour ago. When they were
Yeah.
what were they doing again? They were taking somebody to.
Yeah, there was an unauthorized interrogation going on an AEGIS member. I have no clue who authorized that, but some AIA just thought it was a great idea to order SC, not SC, ARD, to get a cadet into the interrogation room and interrogate him. I have no clue what that is about, but I'm gonna get back on that later.
Maybe there's also an SC matter which you need to go over. There's been some SC members that are leaving the alarm button, like the locker thing, open. So there've been exploiters that have been no-clipping into the actual thing, and the whole alarm thing's been open, so it's made them even easier to just press all the buttons and lock down the facility. Whenever you're leaving the SC room, you should lock that the alarm locker, because it's there to like slow down the progress of anybody that's trying to like break the facility or exploit and whatnot. They'll have to like no-clip the camera through and all that, so having it closed actually helps quite a lot. Promotions probably now. Who's in the VC? Let's have it.
Can we have a drum roll, please?
Oh my god, you and your drum roll. Jeez.
In on topic.
We've got Anne
the
Frank
first
here
promotion.
again. Sick.
Oh, Anne Frank. Fucking Anne Frank.
Yeah.
No, stop that, please.
Didn't know. Okay.
I'm checking if they're in the VC.
We'll go to the lowest one first. Can the guy...
Wait, what?
5?
Who's that?
The lowest one first. The guy with 5.
You just said
The
Candy
guy
Guy
that-
5.
The guy with 5.
Can the guy with 5
The guy
please
with
stand
5.
up?
I
Wherever
heard
you
Candy as well.
Is he even here?
You need your ears checked.
He's not even here.
He's not even here. Okay, rip his promotion then.
Is he here? Let's have a look. Yeah. Can Lol for Life stand up? You're being promoted to officer. Congratulations. You can take a seat. Renzoy? Is Renzoy here?
Who?
Renzoy.
Not attending.
No. Wow, another person who has just decided not to attend. There's 73 people here and half the people on the promotions list aren't even here.
Okay, you can start with the drum roll now.
Can I Twisted Tackle please stand up? You're being promoted to officer. Congratulations. Clap, 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 clap. And Stefan JKL, would you like to stand up? Is Stefan even here? No. Oh wait, no, he is here. Okay. You're being promoted to UC. Congratulations. It's a 1-week trial period, UC. I like how there's only one person clapping it with 73 people. Kodai, would you like to stand up? Congratulations, you're being promoted to UC. And finally, I don't think he's here though. Doctor. Is Doctor here? Why is everyone jumping? Why is everyone jumping? What?
Can we have a drum roll in the chat, please?
Where's Doctor? Is Doctor not here? Well, that's
He's
bit.
not here right now,
He's
but give him it
pathetic.
anyway.
Pathetic.
Give it. He wasn't able to attend.
He's becoming Tommel.
You-
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations. Is that everyone for the promotions? Probably.
Tom,
What?
new Tom.
New Tarman?
Yeah,
Who's that?
Tommel.
Yeah. That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did it.
We did it.
Somebody.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna have to put slow mode on the chat now. It's just a mess.
I mean, it's not surprising, really, is it? Somebody just decided to go drum roll.
Can you like stop drum rolling or I'll fucking emote you?
Okay.
Ah, shit.
The next drum roll after 9:25 my time gets the fucking emotion.
Demotes 9. 4.
Hey, it's not 9:25 yet.
Oh. No, not the next person. No.
Okay, that one's demoted. Black Siren.
Because it was 9:25 when he put his drum roll in.
Okay, development. So, there's a lot of shit that's going to be happening in 2019 because we've got a lot of projects that we're working on. One of the main ones is probably the city. It's to do with the city. You've got the coding aspect, the building aspect. Nevermind's joined the development team and he's going to be helping with the city development. Coded.
Only one building on the city, actually.
We have the
Oh, sorry.
roadmap
Oh,
in
sorry.
shouts.
We'll have the what? Oh, yeah, yeah.
In shouts. I'll pin it actually.
The road. Oh, shit, I forgot about that.
In shouts. The future of Aegis, the roadmap in shouts. That is.
That's only
basically-
coding though.
That's just for coding, but that's everything that should be happening.
Let's have a
Can
look.
you all sit down?
Who the?
So a TLDR, February is going to be the infection rewrite, which has already happened. I'm sure you've all seen it. Coded added a new infection called HC190C, which is like a form of cancer. Then we've got everything that was rewritten onto one module script, so everything's a lot more efficient, runs a lot more efficient. Looking at March, we're probably going to be going into like building mechanics and fixing the gun patching, which is going to make the guns a lot better. They're gonna, not lag. They'll have extra features, stuff like that.
Recoil.
Yeah, recoil. Recoil's one of them. That works quite well, actually. I was testing it a few days ago.
Yes, and everything, and a lot more improvements to stop it from lagging. And yeah, recoil and also hit scan, kinda, really.
Kinda.
Kinda hit scan.
Kinda
it's like,
hits gun.
It's like I sped up the bullets by like 5 times. So
Mm.
they're just basically instant now.
And then we'll be going on to building mechanics, which will allow you to build in the wasteland, mainly for like raider factions. They'll be able to, like, build structures and whatnot, build their own hideouts. So we don't like have pre-made structures. They'll have their own creations, which they'll be able to use. But we might look at for the city later on, once the city's done, making some sort of like building mechanic for the city rooms, so people have something to do once they've crossed the border. Looking at March, the end of March, we'll probably be doing clan mechanics, which will allow you to create your own factions, yet again for Wastelanders and whatnot, to increase player retention. Because at the moment, there's probably a lot more for AEGIS to do than there is for Raiders, so we'll be improving that. There'll be clan mechanics. And then in the middle of April, city programming, which is going to be for the city. You're going to finish shops and whatnot, where you can spend scraps. Maybe looking at another form of currency, like credits, where you have like, you put scraps in, you make credits out of it, credit printers and whatnot, but and also an inventory system which allows you to equip a primary and secondary weapon slots, and probably a territory, how do you say it? Territory slot? I forgot now. But yeah, so you'll be able to actually have 1 or 2 weapons rather than having your whole inventory full of weapons. What about ammo packs? When are they? Where do these slip in? Is it gun script patching? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
The gun script patches will be coming out probably before the end of February because it's not that much to do. All I have to do is move loads of code around. When that's out, the server should lag less because there's a lot of really sloppy coding on my behalf on the original gun script, and I'm also gonna have to spend time remaking all the guns because I changed so much. And eventually we will hopefully have custom gun models. Maybe.
Ooh.
Maybe. If we can get those somehow.
Yeah,
I
we're
wanna
looking
have
at
custom
somebody
gun
that
models.
can do those. I forgot what his name is, but
Yeah, you sent me some screenshots of a guy
Yeah.
who makes really nice models. And we can have separate mags, and then we can add, like, bullet casings and actual mags fall out of the bottom of the gun when you reload them.
hopefully client side.
Yeah.
The end of April is probably going to be, the thing everyone was hoping to come with the Border 3.0, but it was just such a massive undertaking, is like the finished product, which is the city. As you've noticed, Coded suggested to me to put the beta tag into the title to show how this isn't the finished product, we're still making it, we've still got all the people on the team trying to work towards the end goal, which is making a great game, which is for Aegis and Wastelanders. So it's not just centered around, just only Aegis. I think that's it for like the development roadmap, isn't it?
I think that's it.
Should we move on to questions?
Yeah.
Oh
Put
god.
PTS and then type your question while you're waiting, so it doesn't take forever.
Yeah, but don't hit
Yeah.
enter until we see your name.
Yeah. So we'll wait a few seconds. Okay, Black Iron. What's your question? You're the unlucky first.
Where's he?
He's gonna take a while because I just said that question. Oh, actually, I just got a reminder. I was gonna add a kill log to the game, like
Kill
an
log?
actual top right kill log, but that was like for Border 2 and it was never finished.
A kill log? What? Isn't that like Black Ops 2 type shit?
Yeah,
It is.
you could tell you the distance and everything. Kill.
What's this, some sort of PvP game?
Can you tell me the children to stop watching Parkland shooting documentaries because they keep doing mass shoots?
Can we get rid of him?
Giving me direction. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Next
Oh, I just
question.
banned 2 people by accident.
Coded.
Good job, you lazy fuck. Didn't spell
There's so
out the
many
name again.
people, okay? There's a lot of people with the same name. Odie, what's your question? Have you not typed out your question?
Blank attack 1. You banned me.
Yes, I did ban you. I wonder why.
William, don't tag him. He knows. He's already unbanned.
Okay, that's it. We're moving on to the next question because it's taking too long. On Overwatch. Okay, we could use some lights with our hazmat suit. Okay.
Lights for hazmat. I thought they already had them. Never mind. That'll be easy to do. You just add a.
Will PKSF get perma jetpack to chairman? I don't know.
I think that's a waste of resources on useless cyborg.
Okay.
You won't get permanent
exactly.
jetpacks, but I usually give it to you if you join the game.
Limited J. Everybody's questions are getting cooked off. Can the raider facility? I'll probably put a limit on they can to.
You're cutting out, by the way, Coded.
I will put a limit on how close people can build up to. William, last name.
William Gartner. Or Jen Gannett? Maybe?
Genter. I'm just gonna say
Genter.
Genter. He's not saying.
Is he AFK
I
or?
see you, Daddy. What's your question? Okay, he's not saying anything either. Can people actually type out their fucking questions?
Says PTS doesn't even answer with a question.
DL Games, what's your question?
I didn't have a question. The fuck?
Why'd you say PTS then, you bitch? Okay,
This isn't a very PG conference, if I'm going to be honest.
because I got okay. Can you reinstate 5 times on? Okay, Dylan. Yeah, do that.
Okay.
High cold
Hickled.
for money. High cold. Yeah.
You already asked. Yeah.
The next one to
Okay.
speak without PTS being granted gets a kick.
I saw God speak in the chat, aka pathetic. Your mom. What's your question? Actually, God 2 because God 1 is. Conference room should have. Yeah, we should add elevator. I wonder who could make that.
Actually, yeah.
Hey? Yes, exactly. You got it. Projects. Project Zero still no. Does MDF get more armor? I don't know. Do they get more armor? I know PKSF get.
PKSF get armor because they like have to jump in front of bullets a lot, but yeah.
And they're robots.
MDF are meant to be extremely skilled, so they don't really need that much armor.
Yeah. David, what's your question? When are you going to update your armor?
New divisions. Yes, there will be new divisions. Mainly to center around the city, such as like a civil protection unit, which is just operates mainly in the city, deals with like all the civil problems, printers and whatnot, stuff like that. And probably an aerial division, which deals with like flight and shit, because we're looking at having planes eventually. Well, not planes, helicopters, like VTOLs and stuff. Yeah, VTOLs. I am your plane.
Oh wait, do we actually give anybody the promotion?
No. I've got the list though, I've written it, so it's fine.
Alright. That's fine then. Yeah, the conference room should have music.
That was a question asked ages ago. Where are you going? What are you doing?
Isn't it? You keep saying that you want conference room music. Okay. We'll just go with, I don't know, David Dooms. I know he had a question. Minecraft Steve. There's what? Okay, I accidentally banned love. God's sakes.
You're not very good at this, are you?
Lazy fuck.
You'd think you'd learn by now that they're literally making usernames that you will ban so that they ban people in the game.
Joro Jr. Could people just not say PTS if they don't have a question? Praetorian Zero.
Actually, we should do what I did last time. Open up an actual channel, because then it doesn't run out.
Yeah, should we just have a channel for conference?
Well, no, but like, we just have one that activates. Conference.
Yeah, we can just activate it when there's a conference.
There's a new channel called Conference Questions. Do not type in it yet.
Do not
Fucking
type
idiot.
In it,
Didn't we just...
First! Oh, I'm a spacker right first! Oh. Die.
What was the guy who was at first?
Carl just joined the server. Sorry, Carl.
Follow this format.
Can every plus get uniforms? No.
Maybe, actually.
Will the crosshairs be designed so they're more accurate?
Jesus Christ.
Will we have sights to aim down the weapons? Maybe. I was thinking about making it so when you hold right click, you go into like a shoulder cam, and it just aims where you're looking. I mean, I guess that would be...
The Builderholics said the same question. Will PKSF get a more diverse weapon set?
No.
No, I don't think so either. I mean, no. How are you going to make sure that what the raiders make is not against the TOS? Well, we put rules on them. We basically converse with them, and if they don't apply, if they don't like apply to our rules, then we simply ban them.
Who's that at the back, by the way? Where'd he come from?
Will AIA have cuffs and a keycard that allows us to access the prison? It will make questioning during investigations easier as well as making interrogations more independent.
You'll have level 4 keycard, or level 3, sorry, which will allow you to access the prison.
You just heard it.
Money says, can we fix elevators? If two people go at the same time, one lags through the wall.
That's not a thing.
No.
Baseball asked me to unban Carl. No.
Ever thought of adding a shooting practice? You mean a shooting range?
That was like a border 2
Wait, don't you mean a
recommendation that we
school
never
then?
put in.
Rank morphs, no. How to get dev team, scroll up and shout. Will ARD get something like a van when the city comes out so we can find subjects like that? You're meant to take subjects from the wasteland, not from actual citizens. Is the academy project abandoned? Yes. Are you going to add more viruses? That's for coded, are you?
Yes, there will be 2 more viruses. They'll probably be coming at the beginning. One of the viruses is a hallucination one that makes
Work in progress, 2020.
And the second one is where you cough to death.
Isn't that one we've already
John
added?
says, can we prevent
I'm pretty sure we already have that, but okay.
cough to death number 2?
Can you add night vision? Depends on if we decide to make the border actually at night. We have been discussing this in the past. We do think the border looks quite nice at night, but it really depends on what the city is going to look like. If the city looks really good at night, we might stick with a permanent night version, and then there might be a possibility, but it's very slight.
Wasn't MDF supposed to be raiding houses for printers? Yes, you will. Well, actually, you'll have permits and whatnot, but yeah, that's for something different. Contact me if you need help testing things. You're already all testers, like, by just playing the game. There was a glitch with uncurable infected, is that fixed?
Yes, it's fixed.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't know it was fixed because I haven't released a patch for it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we have an ET on when the Officer Academy will be implemented? Depends once all the documentation's done for it, really. We need
a needle gun for ARD. We got so many raiders. No.
Why would you have a needle gun? What?
Is this TF2?
We're not even meant to have syringes, by the way, because it's against TOS. But the syringes we've added
we're not giving you a needle gun. Okay. Can you find a way to prevent TK in-game? It's ruining the experience with the amount of TK.
Ooh.
Coded.
Yes, we were going to do this. Sorry for interrupting you, but yes, we were going to do this with the vote ban system, but I never finished it. I forgot about it.
Why a vote ban system? Just implement a training system. Then when like the training system is activated, TK is like allowed, and whenever you turn it off again, TK isn't a possibility.
We could make that a part of the new Overwatch I never released.
Yeah, how about you do that? Good. Okay, add that to his like a dev thing. Yeah. Ever thought of a shooting practice?
That's already been answered.
Yeah, why the fuck are you asking the same question twice? Okay. How long will this conference last? Don't know. Will there be any difference with the weapon animations than they are now? Most likely not. Can you put in those scripts that I sent in the development Discord? That's a question you shouldn't ask in this conference questions. Will we have an Air Force division? We just answered that. Could you look at Horizon's armor he made? It looks pretty good. We'll do that later. DM me about it, Stefan. Can MDF get helmets instead of Barrett? We were actually thinking of that, but we'll have to see. Unsure. Well, I have cuffs. What the fuck?
That's already answered. Why? I like how everyone's deleting the questions now.
Stop that, because it literally fucks up where I was.
Hi, Jevon. Can you add Claudia's kitchen?
No. Later, maybe. Are you going to do something with cadets that break rules? Yes, there's something called SC. Just contact them.
And game ban?
Yes, and game ban, indeed. There's HRs with admin, yeah. Will you guys revamp the anime? Stop! That's the same question! Are we getting knife? No! The cover in the SC room doesn't stop exploiters from accessing it. I'm not is that true then? I'm not sure.
What question's that? Dylan, will you be adapting a new type of style as leader? What? I think I've led AEGIS like since 2015, but you know, it's not like I just became leader, but okay.
Can you not fix the team killing? It makes the game more fun. It's stupid.
It does, that's what I was saying. It's unrealistic if you can just shoot people and not damage them.
Yeah, indeed.
Maybe just disable it for lower ranks. Disable it for cadet and initiate.
Will
then-
AIA have any new duties specifically for when the city is released? Why are you asking that? You're supposed to ask that to your director. Commissioner. Don't ask that to us. Hello, can you add VTOLs? Already been answered. When is the city? When you shut up. Can I sneak into Dylan's office? No. Does AEGIS... Does AEGIS is going to be in specific country? Okay, you have no... Okay,
Does
whatever.
wait, where is that?
No. We're not in a specific
I want to laugh
country.
at that person.
Shut up. It's ICU die. Okay. Alright. Can MDF and STHC have night vision already? Answer that. Why do you... legit, if I see another repetitive question, I'm gonna demote you.
When the city opens, will there be cars? Ooh.
That's we're not gonna answer that, are we now, Dylan?
Why?
Yes.
Make jokes. Okay. Okay, I'm legit.
That's the end of the conference, I think. The questions are
Yes.
getting stupid now. Let's close this now. Delete channel.
Okay, everybody stand up. I need to do my annual.
Daniel.
What?
What?
Just okay. Well, I guess that's the end of the conference then. Thank you all for attending our. What's going on? Why is everyone just swarming? Okay, well
They
that's the
always
end.
do this. They always do it.
That's-
It's like a ritual now.
Yeah.
By now.
That's it.
Jesus
You're all going
Christ.
again.
Well, that's the end of our weekly conference. Tune in next week for our next
Yes.
conference.
Everyone is to report to the border and patrol and do your duties.